See me, I'm just a firm believer in divine timing.
Peace, God. This channel is for the individuals that want to master their time using their sovereign mind. What's good, everybody? I appreciate y'all for tuning in with another video of mine. Y'all see the title of this video, man. I'm simply coming on here talking about what I have specifically learned while being involved in network marketing businesses. Let's get into it. First things first, if you think that you come into this video and you think that I'm about to just straight up bash network marketing straight up, I'm not about to do that. You feel me? I can't do that because I religiously was rocking with network marketing for a period of time. You know, even seeing through the veils and seeing over things and even knowing certain things about the industry, I still was in it because of what I was putting into the industry. You know, sometimes you stay inside a circle based off what you're doing in that circle, not based around what the circle is doing around you. So that's kind of like how I went about things. And for anybody that has worked with me, that knows me personally, that has been able to get mentored by me and my team, you know that for the most part, especially if you was working hand in hand with me, I worked a lot differently with the people that I was with versus a lot of other people that they were around, that was around us. And like I said, if you clicked on this, no, I'm not about to bash network marketing. You know, like I look at it like, yo, that's like an old girlfriend. Like you can't just talk bad about an old girlfriend when y'all was really together. Like y'all was really posting about each other. There's something that you liked about them. So talk about that. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe there was some things that you was blinded by that made you still take them even though they still had these bad qualities. But talk about that. Like, don't just bash something that you used to do or someone that you used to be with because you're not there no more. That's not cool. So that's not what we're gonna do. But I am gonna give y'all 9 things, right? 9 things that I personally have learned and experienced in network marketing. I've been in multiple network marketing companies. I have a track record to where I done helped these companies make 6 figures multiple times. I never made 6 figures in network marketing company myself, but I definitely have made, you know, over $50,000 in a year before. You know, I've been able to help other people make money inside of the space. So I have experience. I done worked with over 400 people at once before. You feel me? So I have the experience to talk about it. I have the knowledge. I have the time put in. So I'm gonna get straight into it. Now, these 9 things, the first 3 are gonna be like PG things that I learned, and probably gonna be the most positive things that I learned. The next 3 are gonna be more PG-13, right? More controversial things. The last are gonna be rated R. So if you stay for the last 3, they're gonna be probably the most controversial things that people inside the industry will never tell you, even if they know that's the truth, or they're gonna be naive to the truth when it's in fact really the truth. You know me, I'm not here for the bullshit. I will tell you exactly how it is, and that's it. That's how it should be. It's either the truth or it's not. Let's get into it. Shout out to my guy Cat Williams. So first things first. First thing that I learned inside of network marketing is sales, business, and leadership skills. I'd be lying if I didn't say that I learned sales, business, and leadership skills. I actually still tell people to this day, network marketing is actually a good avenue to go if you're somebody who has no idea about business and you want to learn and you're willing to learn. You're willing to put in the work to learn. Sometimes business by yourself, getting into business by yourself can actually be difficult when you have no knowledge, when you have no skills, when you have no leadership skills. Because if you don't have confidence in you and what you're doing and the people that you're trying to work with, or you're trying to have purchase your product doesn't have confidence in what you're providing, you're not going to get sales, no matter even if it's a great product. So understand that people are always going to go with the individual who they know versus the one that is the best, because they know about this person more. Even though that person's the best, they know about them. And a lot of times that comes with skills, confidence, knowledge. That comes with a lot of these things in business that I was able to gain originally from network marketing. I have to be honest. So I had leadership skills, but my leadership skills got advanced even more. I'm able to like really dissect leadership on another level now. I was able to gain a lot more business knowledge in terms of how business really works. And of course, I did a lot of phone calls, calling on the phone, posting on social media, marketing, even email marketing, some places, in-person marketing, doing presentations, doing live presentations. I would not have any of these opportunities to know how to do these things and trial and error on these things if it wasn't for sales and business that I learned through network marketing. The reason why is because they give you a product. You feel me? Like, you don't have to create anything. You just have to master the skill sets to be able to sell what you have in front of you. And 9 times out of 10, when you're working for a good company, the product should be pretty good. So people already are purchasing it. You should have no problem with people purchasing it from you. Only problem is if they're not, is if you're talking about something that you don't have any knowledge on, or you don't have the skill sets to persuade or paint perspective for someone on why they need what you're talking about. That's simply all it is. Number 2, the second thing that I personally learned inside of network marketing is knowing the right people can actually be more powerful than what you know yourself. So what do I mean by that? I'm all about knowledge of self. I'm all about having your own knowledge, especially of your own self, of who you are, what you are, and the world around you. But I've learned that in network marketing, sometimes you don't even got to know a lot. If you just have good relationships with people who know a lot, you'll have all the opportunity that you need to be successful. I done seen positions for some people where they had no idea how to trade, but their best friend that they always work with was a top 6-7 figure trader. He's an educator, teaching other people how to trade. And because he's rocking with him, he be sending him trades. You feel me? I know people, who got no knowledge on sports betting, but because they got a homeboy that knows everything about it, he be sending him bets, and he got some money, he be making money. So I know people, that they have been able to get into phenomenal positions, and they didn't even know things the other people did. And because they had good relationship, it put them in so many great positions. So I really think becoming a millionaire, of course, it has a lot to do with what you know, but more so, I've seen that being a millionaire also just really just goes into who you know. Who you know has way more power to me than actually what you know yourself, because who you know could be the smartest individual in the world, and because you know them and you have a good relationship, that man could put you on more than what you probably could at any point in your life. So networking is extremely important, and I learned that a lot from network marketing. Number 3, the third thing in the first section, in the PG section, is that I just learned myself. I learned that you only gonna get what you put in, and I had to learn that through myself, because anytime that I didn't put in any work, I didn't get nothing out of it. But anytime that I did put in work, I did get something out of it. Now that work came from doing, of course, the physical work and sales and outside of myself, but also that work was also internally. If I wasn't putting work into myself, I was letting myself get fat at one point. I wasn't really following my spiritual path as much. I was just talking about money, which is great, but money is just a facade. It's a game in itself. Money is its own game. So when your lifestyle is based around that, you start to lose the vision of your original perception on reality and what you truly want sometimes, because you'll start selling yourself and doing things for money that you wouldn't normally do. And at the end of the day, you got to have some type of integrity and self-character that you value more than what type of things you're doing for money. And that's really bottom line. So some of those things I ended up, kind of losing with a little bit of time inside network marketing, but it helped me to learn more about myself. So it needed to happen in order for me to be where I am today. So that's why I say I learned more about myself, and I learned that, what you get is what you put in is just simply what you get. You feel what I'm saying? So those are my first 3 things that I personally learned from network marketing. Now we're going to get into the PG-13 section. Like I said, this section, I'm going to get into a little bit more controversial things. Some people are going to know about this. The first individual that's in network marketing, his first 2-3 months, probably not gonna know all these things, but he gonna probably learn over time. So let's get into it. And mind you, every network marketing company is slightly different. Some are ran very well, some not as well. Some have good products and some have better products. The number one difference, I think, and I've realized, is the people. The people who are in these companies are what make these companies. And some of them got some really shallow people. Even if they making money, they be still shallow. right? You know, they only show you a part of themselves, and it's not whole and it's not complete, and it's very weird. And then other ones, they're more real people, and sometimes you see real stuff that they really be doing that's really like questionable. You feel me? So it's like you got to always analyze the situation, know what you're getting yourself into at all times, stay aware. The fourth thing that I learned in network marketing is that just because someone says that they're a mentor doesn't mean they have qualifications to mentor you. What do I mean by that? Everybody is a mentor in network marketing. As soon as you walk in the door, you're a mentor. As soon as you know one or two things about the company, you're a mentor. As soon as you tell 2 or 3 people about the business, you're a mentor. Everybody is a mentor in network marketing. I don't even really follow somebody even just because they make 6 figures and they call themselves a mentor. No. What do you have in your life, spiritually, mentally, and financially, that I want in my life makes me a reason why I should follow you? Right? Trust me, you need to know that. You need to know why. What is it besides money that makes you want to follow somebody? Because if you're following somebody just off the money, you're going to get lost. Like, that's just straight like that. You're going to get lost. You can even make money. You're still going to get lost. You're going to have a loss of a passion for yourself. I see it all the time. So just because they consider themselves a mentor does not mean they're a mentor. There's a lot of people that are not products of their product, if you feel what I'm saying. They are not products of their products. How do I know this? I know it because I used to be one of them. Not for a very long period of time. And even when I was, I still gave more value than most because I still had knowledge of self. So I would actually still help a person's life even if I didn't fully know about the product, because they was rocking with me, they still had a better life. You feel what I'm saying? I was giving them real life game that they was able to use and apply and see results from, even if it didn't have nothing to do with the product itself. So sometimes some people are just not a product of the product, and you got to really question that and really say, is that a mentor for you, even though they say they're a mentor? Number 5, the 5th thing that I done learned from network marketing is that there are some people in network marketing that are richer than you think, but most people in network marketing are broker than you think. Oh man. Let's get into it, man. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, right? I only know these things because I have been a product of these things. That's the only reason why I really know them. You know, I done seen it outside of myself, and I think it's okay because that's what's working for them, so I do it. So I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of people who are flexing bags that they don't got. There are a lot of people flexing cars that they don't got, clothes, jewelry, you know, money, everything, trades, like, you know, closes, whatever you name it. Like, I done seen people, like, it's so bad, like, people will flex other people's profits and not claim that it's their profits. Like, they won't say, yo, look what my mentor made today, or look what my student made today, or look what my crossline made today. They'll be like, straight up, look what I made today, when they know damn well they did not make that. So I'm telling y'all, a lot of people are capping when it comes to that bread. A lot of them. There are some that's really making money, and they actually be making way more than you think. But there's a more majority that's making a lot less than what they showing you online. So just be very, very aware of who you're working with, why you're working with them, and just be, you know, just base it off transparency, base it off genuineness. You know, is he just always talking about making money, or is he actually trying to help you for real? You know, that's one thing you gotta you gotta have discernment. You gotta have discernment in that space. If not, just enjoy the process and go with the flow. But you gotta have this discernment in that space, because there's so many people, and it's people that you wouldn't even expect. The people that you think is actually higher up don't always be so higher up in their bank account. So really, 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 really do your research on these people that you're working with. The 6th thing that I learned in network marketing is that network marketing, like, is simply just not for everyone. Now, Network marketing companies are going to brand it to you that this is for everybody. Everybody can see success. It's a place where everybody can be great. Technically, that's true, but realistically, it's not. And the reason why it's not is because network marketing is a business of relatability and likability. How much can I relate to you, and how much do I actually like you? You could be the best at what you do, but if I don't relate to you or like you, I'm not going to work with you. You feel what I'm saying? And you really got to be the best if even if someone's even going to work with you and they really don't like you or relate with you. So that's when you have to have skills. And some people, even with the skills, they just aren't charming enough. They're not appealing enough. They're not, you're not resonating. You don't have a good personality. You're not funny. You're not cool. You're not the cool guy. You're not the lit guy. You're nothing. So it's like network marketing is kind of for everyone, but its reality is kind of not, because you have to be real. If you're not willing to be a little bit outgoing, if you're not willing to get outside yourself, if you're not willing to be that public figure for people, you're gonna hit a limit as far as your ranks, or what you're gonna be. Like, you have to like the spotlight a little bit. You have to enjoy. You have to like these things, and if you don't, it's gonna be very hard for people to want to work with you consistently, because people. It's like a celebrity world over there, because people want to work with whoever's got the most clout. You know what I'm saying? So, people want to work with whoever got the most money. People want to work with whoever is the coolest. People want to talk to them, look at them, right? That's how it works, So it's like the NBA. You could be in the NBA, but, I'm not buying a Tony Snell jersey. I'm buying Damian Lillard. I'm buying, you feel me, Antetokounmpo. You feel me? Like, I'm not buying... You feel me? Like, I'm not buying a Cam Reddish jersey. Like, I'm just not. Like, Cam Reddish is cool. Like, he's a great player. I'm just not buying a Cam Reddish jersey, bro. Like, I'd rather get LeBron. Like, you feel me? So it's like, you gotta really just look at it like that. Like, everybody can do network marketing, but not everybody can do network marketing. And that's what I realized, like, straight up truth. And a lot of people won't say that because, they want you to stay there and to believe in it so that they can keep getting paid. And it's not like a conniving thing, all the time. It's just like a thing where they want you to believe in yourself because that's what they do. But ultimately, like, naturally, some people are just not going to be the best in this space. And you only going to know until you know. So don't let that discourage you to try, because I've seen people who weren't as outgoing, and they was able to learn more about themselves and break out of their shell and then become outgoing in that space and then see success. So even though you may not be outgoing right now, or may not be a talkative person, that doesn't mean that you can't still be a successful individual if you are willing to change and apply yourself in that space. Now we get into the juicy butter. You know what I mean? Grab your popcorn. You feel me? Sit down. Really dissect what I'm about to say. Like I said, everything is coming from my experience. Somebody could experience a totally different thing, and they might cap, but I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. I've been a product of some of these things, and I've also seen it a lot around me as well. Number 7 is a lot, but not all, but a lot of everything that you see in network marketing is cap and manipulation. Now, let me explain this. Let me break this one down, because some people are going to really get hurt by what I'm about to say, especially who are in network marketing. Any friends that I know, they're going to get hurt. I want to break it down so that you can really understand what I'm getting at. And some people are going to know that it's cap and manipulation and still be okay with it. So that's why it's like, I don't care. But listen to what I'm saying. I done been to events. I done talked to individuals. I done been around these circles. I done heard the conversations. A lot of times, the person that you watch on Zoom every single day idolizing don't really give a fuck about you, because they manipulating you every single day with their words and how they're using them. Let me explain. I done been to events to where people is on the stage literally saying, if I'm somebody right now and I got a boyfriend or I got a girlfriend and they not doing this company, I'ma break up with them. What? And let me explain why that sounds crazy. Let me explain why that's crazy. You're sitting here telling me that if an individual doesn't do business the way you do business, if they don't like what they sell the same way you like what you sell, if they're not standing right beside you working on this business the same way that you are, y'all not gonna be together, you not gonna be together, that's manipulation. Because here's why. The person that's in the crowd who has a boyfriend or who has a girlfriend, and that girlfriend or boyfriend is not doing it, guess what? They're going to go to them and say, hey, do you want to do this business? And the minute they say no, even if they got something going for themselves, they got something beautiful going for themselves, they doing their thing, even if they say no, that person is then going to relate back to what this individual said and say, wow, I don't know if they're for me. Or, wow, if they're not doing this business, nah, they're no good. They're no good. And that's just how it's gonna go. Like, that's manipulation at its finest. That's like me saying, if I'm gonna be with somebody, if they don't got braids like me, I ain't gonna be with them. They need to have braids. And I got a braid club. Like, I got a club where people pay to get their braids done. So I need them to, make sure that they partners got braids. So that way they keep coming to my braid club and I could keep getting paid. Yo, that's manipulation. Straight up manipulation. I done seen things to where people is straight up saying to me to my face and laughing about it. And they're like, yo, honestly, bro, everything is just verbal manipulation in this business. You're painting perspective on someone on why they need to go here and why you need to go there. You're doing all this even though the person can be popped. Person can have no dollars in their bank account. You still gonna tell them, yo, you're not about to go to this event? You're crazy. They got no dollars in their bank account. How are they gonna go? Now you want to have them to get a loan? Now you want them to open up a credit card and tell them it's all good, the business gonna pay them back later? Listen, I'm all about making sacrifices. You feel me? Like, that's what you should do in business. That's what you gotta do in business. You have to do that. You feel me? You're not going to succeed if you don't make sacrifices, if you don't invest into yourself. But let's be for real. Why are we telling a person that don't got no money to invest into something when he don't got no money? Let him get some money in his pocket first, my dude. Even if he does learn from this, it may motivate him, but he ain't got no money to even do something with it afterwards. So it's like, let's start with the foundation. The person got to have some money in their pocket to at least go somewhere, to at least do something. And look, some people gonna look at it like, oh no, it's controversial. No, I went this on my last and it changed my life. I did the same thing too. So I know what I'm talking about. I done went for certain places, it changed my life. I done did certain things with my money and I didn't have much afterwards. It definitely impacted me in terms of an experience. Like, I was able to gain a real experience. But I'm gonna tell you this. The moment that you put yourself in a bad position or in a hard position to try to fit in with a crowd of people who may have more than you or may be doing better than you, you're living in survival mode. And when you're living in survival mode, you start to change your chemical structure of your mental processing. You start to be more susceptible to the manipulation, because you think, oh, I'm going all in. And for most people, their money is their financial backbone, and it's also their mental and spiritual backbone. So if they don't have a decent amount of money, they feel like they're not in the right place in life. See, most people can't do without and be fine. They have to do with money to be fine. And if you're not at that space of consciousness to be able to do that, I don't recommend you putting your last on this, because when you put your last on something, you're now saying that something is the only option. When you live in a world where there's so many options for you to be where you want to be, there's never just one. You feel what I'm saying? So I have realized that manipulation can come in subtle ways. It comes in ways that You don't always expect it because you're trying to listen to somebody because you think that they have the best interest for you at heart. Ultimately, people mostly have the best interest for themselves at heart. And it's a tough battle to realize, but ultimately, you have to have discernment, especially when you're in network marketing. Number 8, this one is facts, bro. Nobody's telling me nothing. This one is facts depending on your level of genuineness. After you don't benefit people, they don't care about you. So look, I done been in many companies. I done been in many situations. As soon as you don't benefit this person anymore, they don't care about you. You think that they really like you, with your personality and everything. Now, like, look, don't get me wrong, bro. Every teach your own with the situation. Like, I still keep great ties with people that I don't work with no more. Straight up. I don't work with a bit. We still keep great ties because I'm a real individual. Like, I really genuinely care for who I was working with. But a lot of times, these people do not care. They do not care if you don't work with them no more. And here's how you can really tell. If you can't see yourself going out with that individual and not talking about business once and just having a good time, like genuinely having a good time, like you're not changing yourself, you genuinely just having a good time, they not there for you for they're not there for you for no what, bro. Soon as you leave, they don't care. They on to the next. So I'm being honest right now. Like I said, some people in network marketing they gonna say, no, we care, don't listen. Cap. I've been in multiple companies, bro. I done had multiple people that I worked with, talked to, X, Y, and Z. They will cap their way into believing, into having their team believe that they keep ties with people that they don't work with and X, Y, and Z. It's cap, man. They only gonna talk to the people they really like. And that's just genuine stuff. Like, you only gonna talk to individuals that you really liked and cared for. You really built a relationship for. You feel what I'm saying? As soon as they not working with you, you don't care. Straight like that. That's really what it is. So really have discernment. That's all I'm gonna say. Really have discernment. Don't believe everything that somebody say. Believe them for what they do rather than what they say. Finally, number 9. This is my final thing that I'm sharing with you guys today that I learned from network marketing. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure that you guys leave a like, make sure that you guys comment, and make sure that you guys subscribe. I appreciate you guys for getting this far in the video. Let's get into it. Number 9, baby. This is a really important one, yo. The 9th thing that I've learned in network marketing that I don't think people talk about enough is that people are more sold on an average opportunity than creating their own opportunity and believing in it. That speaks volume to what they truly believe. Woo! Let's talk about it. What does that mean, man? There's people out here that are in network marketing companies selling products, selling services, selling, community, whatever. They're selling these things and they don't even really believe in what they're selling. They don't. They halfway believe in it. Like, and here's the thing. Here's why I say that. I see people, go to different companies. Like I said, I've somewhat been a product of that. I've seen people join companies and not use the product, just sell it. And I see people say this product is the best thing to sell and there's nothing else better to sell, and I'm gonna run with that. Here's my issue with that. We all have been given gifts to be able to have imagination and to be able to create in this reality. And being that there is a sector of the world everywhere on all sides of the world to where we can help expand and advance the culture, and we can help to make things better and heal things and make things more efficient and effective in all aspects of our lives, especially on a conscious and spiritual basis where everything originates, right? On a more pro-black basis, on a more African basis, on a more, just natural supporting of gods and goddesses basis, you feel me, on a nature basis, on a wholeness basis, on a universal one. It don't even have to be just pro-black. I'm pro-black because I am black, you feel me, and I know that my God nature is what has created this reality. That's why. But I love all races. I'm pro-black and non-racist, you feel me. So I look at it like, yo, there's so many areas to where we can change our reality, but instead we decide to conform to what somebody else has created, to their ideals of what is changing reality. And you may agree with it. Some people really genuinely agree with it, and that's fine. But there's other people who only agree with it because there's money behind it, or there's good money, or there's just some people behind it. No, 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 no. Some of y'all need to get your fucking balls, grab them shits, and create your own thing and go with it. And I'm not saying that as like, yo, I want, like, I'm genuinely saying that because I know that the power that we have as melanated individuals, I know the power that we have as conscious individuals. Anybody that's listening to me that can relate to me, you know what I'm saying. We have energy inside of us to create in this reality. You don't have to conform to something that you semi-agree with when you can go all in on something that you fully agree with in 2024, where there's AI, there's technology, there's everything at your fingertips. You can literally do anything you want and get the information for everything you want just as fast as you can go ahead and cook something in that microwave downstairs, right? You can do anything you want. And I see a lot of people, you know, sell themselves short on companies that they don't even fully believe in, or they've bought into an idea of a company, you know, when they don't even have any, like, you know, story to relate to. You know, it's other people's story that they relate to, so that's why they want to do it. They don't have anything within them that dates back to their lineage or their ancestors that they feel that a passion for. Their soul is just not in it, and that's just genuine, you know. Like, if your soul's just not in something, I don't know how you can just sit there and do it. I know how. You sell it. You know, back to what I was saying, man. Just, you know, like I said, there's no judgment here. I'm not here to judge the next man. I'm here more so to really kind of paint perspective and inspire. I want to show everybody that it's possible to be your own man, be your own goddess, be your own God, and shine in your reality, where we've been stripped of our imagination through subconscious programming to believe that we are who we are, and, you know, believe that we are, you know, kings in our own world. You know, we've been, you know, subconsciously schooled to believe that other people of, you know, European race and, you know, and European nationality, to believe that they are the kings of our reality, when bottom line, you know, there would be no reality without us. And I just want everybody to realize that we have more power than what, you know, we've been presented. And once you realize your power, you start to take control of your time. And once you take control of your time, you now enter the space where you're operating in your sovereign mind. And I want everybody to be able to do so. So this has been a video to explain my experience inside of network marketing. You know, you guys have joined my channel and watched my videos because of my sovereign ways. I look to elevate that and express it back to y'all through the camera, you know, watching this, and realize that, yo, this is my experience. You go get your own experience. With everything being said, this is just my experience, bro. Go get your own experience. If you want to listen to anything I said, listen to what I'm telling you right now. Go get your own experience, my dude. Like, don't even really listen to what I'm saying. I'm just kind of giving you some perspective and insight of what I've been able to experience. But get your own, man. Like, don't let everything I tell you change how you go about things. The only thing I want you to have is discernment. Discernment. And keep yourself on a 360-degree awareness at all times. Network marketing works for people. It works for the right people, and it works for people who actually believe in what it is that they're doing, and they create something that's actually monumental for others, as I've been able to do for people myself. and I still do it to this day, but I've been able to separate myself from the network marketing sector and create my own reality inside of Militant Breadwinners Academy. So if you guys would love to check out my academy, where I help out individuals on how to elevate from the middle class through teaching knowledge of self and different skill sets to how to make money online to add to what you currently do, make sure y'all click the link in the bio. So the link in the description. I'm getting used to the YouTube terminology, you know what I mean? The YouTube description, so that y'all can go ahead and tap in with the community, tap in with the tribe, tap in with the gods. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure y'all take care of yourselves, because the more y'all take care of yourselves, y'all taking care of me, because we are one. Remember, if you're on my channel, that means that you're an individual that wants to control your time, operating in your sovereign mind. I appreciate y'all. See y'all in the next video. Peace.